Finally switched phones?
I forgot my tripod at work because I was charging it, so I'm kind of sad.
Yana, everything hurts so much.
Oh, I'm sore.
I'm sad.
I'm sad.
Because all your athletes are babies?
I can like little bit do it, but let's go work.
Are your athletes a bunch of babies? Are all of your athletes a bunch of babies? Does your daughter complain less than us?
No. It's, for men, it's like important. I say like, I understand, but I cannot help you.
I like that you said for men. The women,
Women little bit different.
women understand pain.
They like sometimes doing stupid, you know?
Oh.
You told like not do it, but they do it.
Yeah.
They not listen, you know? Like Marchen, you know?
Yeah, that was my first thought.
When you told like, oh, it's hurt you, it's like body, you stop, just press up lightweight and finish all work. But you're like, no, 100%. Let's go, I cannot.
And then she can't walk and she has to take a break.
Hey guys, it's me again, I guess. Well, you already knew that because you clicked on the video. If you didn't know who I was, I guess we're gonna get acquainted real quick. Anyways, another quick warm-up here again. As you can see, the gym is super busy. Like, this is an evening session, and it's normally after work, so it's like 6:30 at the gym, and everyone's kind of finished work, and all the platforms are pretty much buddied up. Wyatt's behind me, he's front squatting reluctantly. Mom's walking behind me too, just checking everything out. Today, the first thing on the docket is snatch balances. And I fucking hate those. Like, I know I hate a lot of exercises. You'll hear me say that periodically, but I genuinely hate snatch balances. Until I get good at them, I'm gonna hate them so much. And she's telling me like, all right, your hips, you're not supposed to fucking bobble your ass. You have to be in a nice, strong position to accept the weight. So we're gonna try to figure that out. Also, these snatch balances were supposed to be paused. Here's Wyatt. He's holding the camera. That's me. Anyways, these snatch balances were supposed to be paused. My biggest focus was trying to get the snatch balance. And there's Wyatt like making some sexual joke about how he's gonna like do stuff to me. Anyways, you'll see here, 65 kilos on the bar. We're about to do the snatch balance. I'm gonna dip and make sure that we're in a good position. That one was actually paused. That one was pretty good. Bottom position's not all the way at the bottom. As you can see, it's more like a power. My hip sockets aren't under my knees, but it is what it is. It's good enough, right? It's a warm-up. So there I am, face super sad, getting water. Next we're going to 75, I believe. Yep. And as you can see, a little bit better bottom position, but again, I didn't really pause. That one I paused. That one was a noticeable pause. But this is the best way to kind of get associated with that bottom position. Now, sorry about the camera angle, but you can just see how busy it is. And there's the other side of the gym too. There was a CrossFit class going on. So I guess there was like, I don't know, it's peak hours somewhere, right? Even in my gym, like CrossFit / weightlifting gym, it's gonna be peak hour there. So we're just changing the weights here. I just want to leave this into the video because you can see how fancy I change the weights. I don't like having the bolts exposed. So on the inner plates, I flip the plate itself so then the bolts aren't exposed. And then on the outer plates, there are no bolts. So you can watch here, I flip the plate. That just makes me look better, so I can feel better, so I can lift better. There you go, see? I'm already vibing out. This is a very interesting day. So here we go at around, what is this, 90 kilos? I'm gonna do a good little snatch balance here. Focus on the tension. Oh, see, I think I paused there. Wyatt was making fun of me. Like a little bit later in the video, he's like, you didn't pause. Aren't you supposed to pause? And then mom comes over and she's like, let's count together. And there's a thing where she's like 21, 22, like a 2-second pause. So you have to say 20 in front of it so you don't go too fast, which I've never thought of. But at first, oh yeah, here, sorry, this is Wyatt front squatting. And then we're all just watching him. Literally the gym got silent, all watching him. And I break the silence with, oh my God, you're so strong. And Wyatt just looks at me, he's like, I'm sick of your shit. But he dabs me up, so that's always a win. Anyways, I forgot what I was saying. You'll see it later in the video. But I think this is where Wyatt's like, aren't you supposed to pause these? Yeah. There. He opens his mouth. And then my answer was, oh yeah, I'll do that next time. And here we go, another 90 kilo set. You can watch the bottom position. It's just such a tricky position to kind of get used to. I look at Wyatt, I'm just like, I'll show you a pause, and I go into a snatch bounce like, oh yeah, oh yeah. And we're just joking around at this point. I had energy. I hate training after work because I just don't have energy. I'm just like rushing. I finish work at 6 and I rush for the 6:30 class. So timing is like super tight. Yeah, so we're counting together. And mom's like, shut up, just stand. She's like, I didn't mean 22 seconds. I meant put a 2 in front of it so you can fucking make sure you're pausing for the correct time. So that brought a smile to her face. That brought a smile to my face. It's good vibes. I'm shaking my head. I was like, that was a lot harder than it should have been. See, I even dropped the weight too. I was like so dazed from the last set where I'm just like, oh, fuck. I missed the rhythm. So here we just rack it again. Try to regain focus. And we go for another snatch bounce. So this one, I believe, is my last set. And we're just aiming to have good position here. So, Mom gives me a lot of fucking... This was supposed to be a warm-up. But she just gave me so many sets. She's like... I think it was 10 sets of snatch balance. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? Provided, like, it's 4 working sets, so 90 kilos is my working set. And now we're just warming up for snatches. I'm gonna change the angle soon, but... Or... I will be forced to change the angle soon, and you'll see why. But I'm just going for pulls, just assessing how heavy 60 feels relative to how I'm feeling. Go up to 65, nice little power, maybe even a muscle. Reset, and just making sure that everything is good in the starting position. There you can kind of see, like, I hump the bar, then I try to do my best to recover it. Trying also not to hit Wyatt, but this one's a lot better. That last one, I was a lot more straight. I finished my extension. Things were pretty decent. So I was like, okay, I'm feeling good. Another warm-up set here for snatches, 65. Yeah, it's really hard to ace that, like, catch position, because you can kind of see that I'm not super stable in it. That one, I was a lot better. But that first one, I was kind of just like core not tight and meh, whatever. Yeah, that's why I had to move the camera. She's super sweet. She's a really nice person. She didn't mean any foul to it. Like, she had no ill intention. It just happens. It's a work hazard. But you can see here we jump up to 75. Yeah, she even said sorry. She's sweet. 75 kilos. We're working on snatches again. And just trying to find that bottom position. Making sure the start is good. As you can see, I'm really trying to, like, pull my lats into my spine. And that's how you get a nice close proximity to the bar. Like, keeping the bar close is just activating your back and bringing that bar into your shins. And then you just rely on that tension in your back to get the bar up. So here we hit 90, which is a big jump, but whatever, it is what it is. Making sure I'm forward, investing in that pull. And as you can see, I'm a little off balance. I caught it a little forward and I tried to save it. So here we're just trying to get as straight as possible. And that one was a lot better. A little too much overcorrection. Mom tells me, like, you're humping again. I know you miss her, but you're humping again. And so I'm just trying to fucking figure it out. See? She's like, don't hump bar. Go up. Please. This is weightlifting. Okay, I got it. So here we go, we're trying to readjust. Really focusing on that starting position. Shoulders over the bar, elbows in, or rotated inward. Back contracted, finding my heels. And she's like, much better, good job. And then the second rep is where I try to fucking replicate that feeling again. So we're really trying to be straight and a lot better. So feeling good here, looking good, happy with my progress. Mom walks over and she's like, let's stop. And then I just try to focus up. I think we hit 95 here now. So 5 kilo increase. Focusing on finding that feeling again. A little bit early. She's like, yeah, make sure you extend fully. And then we go for the second one, trying to fix the mistakes in the first one. And she's like, okay, not bad. Okay, still work, but at least you listen. So, then me trying to listen to her, I'm like, yes, I'm trying to fix it. I really want to try to ace that top position, or sorry, the catch position. And so another set. Guys, she literally tries to kill me after I've killed myself at work. So here we go again, another set of 95. That one was better. I just have to find my heels, but this one I was a little more vertical, so I could be proud to say that we're kind of fixing it. And then that one I failed. I get really sad. I'm just like, fuck it. We're gonna get this one, and no one's gonna know. You guys know, but if I get at least 2 successful lifts, fairly successful lifts, then we can move on. So that one I caught it again a little too far forward, so I just have to be really patient with that extension up top. So you can watch here, make contact, and then decent power. Mom liked that. That one I was still a little bit on my toes, but it's a work in progress, and this one a lot better. The hardest part with like the snatches, yeah, she's like, your hips are you're sinking a little too much, and you need to fight a little bit more when you catch the bar. So we'll work on that next time. This is a issue that can't be fixed in a day. So we just accept our progress and accept our shortcomings and we move on. So this one's a really interesting one. These are jerks off of blocks. So we just go for rhythm and drive. As you can see, I have a really cool way of putting it back on my front rack. Just let it crash, and then I try to catch under it. So I learned that from Wyatt, and Wyatt learned that from Braden, and Braden went to Worlds, and Wyatt went to Internationals. So I think I'm on the right track to following in their footsteps. So I do that every time now, and it also looks really cool. So we go for another set, another jerking set here. Nice drive, good feet, good punch. Again with the rack, and another rep. And the last warm-up of this weight, I think. Thumbs up all around. See, I told you. I always have to give a thumbs up. Mom's talking to me about how training should be, focus on your lifting. Good job today. I'm gonna go home and see my family. I was like, okay, cool. I'm gonna stay here and suffer. So here we have 100 kilos on the bar. Same concepts as before. Good dip, fast drive, dip recovery, rack again, dip drive recovery, really tall. And yeah, I'm pretty gassed at this point. So 115. Yeah, still pretty decent with the lockouts here. I'm trying to get these sets done as quickly as possible. And that one was valid. So another set here, 115. Same concepts, making sure I don't drop it on myself. So we're gonna make sure core is contracted, back is tight, drive from the legs. and really focusing on getting under and locking out. As you can see, there's a little wobble in my right arm there. The elbow is kind of soft. So we're gonna try to fix that. Go up 125 kilograms. And here we go. Dip. Good. This one was good. Good lockout, good punch out. Just a single here. Making sure that kind of timing and rhythm are fine. Another set of 125. A little bit soft on the right. I think because my right shoulder is stronger from what my physio told me. Ooh, this is a... Okay, we'll get back to that later, but 140, I believe? No, this is 130. 135, somewhere around that. It's like gassed. So lockout there was pretty decent. It was okay. Oh, I'm scratching my eye and even my right shoulder is like bugging me now. It's kind of annoying. So we're gonna get ready. Super gassed. This is like maybe an hour in after warm-ups and everything. And as you can see there, shoulder gave up. Bar wanted to come with me. I look around and like, you didn't see that. No one saw that. Forget that ever happened. Reload the weights. Even if you died or almost died, you go again because you're still alive. And here I just muscle it up. So I was like, if I can get under the bar and just figure it out, I'll figure it out. So we surprisingly go up in weight. This is going to be about a 140 kilo jerk. And as you can see, that one was way better than the last two. So something just flipped in my mind after almost dying. And I was like, fuck it, we get this weight up. You don't bitch. And here we go, another set. That one, not too bad. I don't know if I would have been called out if that was like a competition lift, but it looked pretty decent. This one, I'm just trying to find the will to live and lift. So we get ready, make sure everything's good. Like, I remember this, I'm like, I'm not gonna die, I'm just gonna fucking drive it up. I'm gonna drive it up and stick it. And that's what I did, guys. No bobble in the elbows there, everything was good, connected, and I was like, thank God. I believe this one here is my last set. So I'm like, we get this and we move on. So here we go. A little bit of a bobble, but elbows were fairly straight. So I was like, okay, we can move on now. I essentially just opted out to show you my warm-up for these front squats because the video was going on for a little too long, but this is essentially the end of the workout. We finish with doubles of front squat. This is relatively like 165, I believe. 165 kilos for quad sets of doubles. And this last one was a big struggle. I was so ready to go home. I was like, let's vibe out, let's have a good time. I'm gonna get this lift. Really trying to have positive self-talk to myself. Like, all right, it's the last one, dude. It's the last one. We got this. Get it on my rack. Feels pretty decent. I was like, okay, it's kind of heavy. Go for that first one here. And I drive up. I was like, okay, decent. And as I get to the second one, I'm like, okay, we're gonna drive it. And I just lost all power. It was like, nope, not today. Anyways, guys, this was a full day of training. I hope you enjoyed the video. I don't know what you want me to talk about. Maybe talk about relationships next time, but I just focus on the lifting because these are things that I always have to fix. There's so many things that go into lifting, so many things that are on my mind. And I'm just like, okay, I have a pre-flight checklist. I have like 3 things that I want to prioritize, and I just do my best to get the lift. And I have the same intention of like the competition lifts. So yeah, I don't know. If you found that interesting, I hope you did. Then tune in next time for another video. This one I just was more, if I don't die, then I succeed. And I'm still breathing, giving you commentary, so I live. And yeah, we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. I appreciate your time. I hope you have a good evening. And if you guys wanted supplements, I have a special link with Get Raw Nutrition. If you like Sebum, he made that company and the protein's actually pretty good. So if you want to check it out, link in the description below. Use my discount code CREANDREW10 for 10% off your entire purchase. Enjoy the rest of your night, guys. Bye.